welcome to the stream. My name is Pebble, and I'm wearing what I would consider a hippie shirt. I like this shirt though. Like, if you're gonna do tie-dye, go for the different, you know how people do like the bright color, like purple, red. It's like, oh, I can't see, it's so bright. I kind of like going this way, and this is what I would consider like the Seattle tie-dye. Plus it's green. We're very earthy here, or at least that's our color scheme. I don't know that we're that earthy really. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not here to talk about color schemes unless it has to do with the game color scheme. Today's game that we will be playing, I am a streamer. I stream video games and I talk while I'm playing. That's kind of what makes me a streamer. And today's game is the First Berzerker. It's been a hell of a day. I'm not going to talk about it too much. Basically, we are where we need to be. We are here now. That's the important thing. Woo! Maybe at the end of the stream, we'll talk about some of the difficulties we had with the Steam Deck and just the whole thing. We'll talk about it at the end, along with the advertisements. We always wait until the end to do that, and I think that's a good move. Yeah. So we'll just keep that there. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's jump right into the game. The First Berzerker. Not the second Berserker, not the third Berserker, but the First Berzerker. Khazan. Not Mazeltov, not Mazeltov, not Iran, not Iraq, but Khazan. And we can turn the music off now. Yes. Yes, I'm very excited to be here. Very excited to be playing this game. I'm a big fan of this game, actually. And we will talk about everything at the very end about, like, why we didn't jump into this game earlier. We tried to. It's a long story. It doesn't matter. We're here now. And we're here to play. I want to see how far I can get with this game before we end the streaming week. This is the end of the streaming week. And we'll see how we do in this game. And then we will see how this night is going to end for us stream-wise. But we're in a great place. Let me tell you what time it is. 6:30 p.m. in Seattle, Washington. I feel so much better. I kind of woke up with a little bit of a headache. It's my fault. I drank some... I will say this, since we have time to talk a little bit, and then we'll get into the game right away, but I drank some non-alcoholic beer, because I like the taste of beer. And I just want to say, there's still alcohol in non-alcoholic beer, and you can get buzzed. So, lest you think that you could just drink a six-pack of Corona non-alcoholic and not feel anything, you might have a bit of a hangover. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Everything is working so good. I am glad to be. I swear to God, I'm glad to be here. I swear to God. I swear to God. And the more I say that I'm glad to be here, I'm kidding. Nice. By the way, this throwing thing is new. Thank you. Came from that way. Did we come from that way? Is this where we came from? Is this like the... Okay. This is like a whole different level too. I want to say this might be the second level because we definitely beat the first one, which was friggin' really exciting. Hold on, we can do this, can't we? Nice! Hey! That was pretty awesome. So we should have some monkeys coming up. Oh, I don't have any more of those? Oh, you only have so many arrows. Alright, we'll have to figure out how that works. Alright. I do want to ask a question. I know it's early here, but God, I'm so glad to be playing this right now. I will get into it later. The First Berzerker. The First Berzerker. Khazan. We're playing the game, and we have a question about the arrows that you throw. How do you get the energy to throw more arrows? It says, the energy for throwing projectiles, also referred to as javelin, generally tied to your spirit or ammo capacity, which replenishes primarily by resting at a blade nexus, the game's checkpoints. Interacting with these checkpoints fully restores your health, stamina, and ranged weapon ammo. Enemies sometimes drop ammo. Javelins can be found scattered throughout the environment. Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. I don't have it. I know we're supposed to destroy these things. Yeah. Yeah, that should help us. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. God damn, that thing was annoying. Ugh. God damn it, why is this so tough? It's like the easiest level here. Thank you. Thank you. God, I'm happy to be playing this. I've been wanting to play this for like 2 days. Long story, won't get into it. It's my fault, by the way. We will tell it at the end. Thank you. Whew. All right, what do we got here? We've got... Oh, way better. The Hound Top. You ain't nothing but a Hound Top. Okay, let's go. You ain't nothing but a Hound Stop. By the way, we are drinking tea. I have a bit of a headache. You know, it's... Look... Because non-alcoholic really means it's 0.5% alcohol, as opposed to 5%, which is really, you know, it's good. But I could tell that I was getting a little buzz there. But that is the way I'm going to go from now on. If I'm going to do alcohol, it's that. That's fun to throw those, by the way. By the by. By the by. Hello, Muffy. Fluffy. Okay. I'm in great spirits. Look, I love playing these games. And I love streaming them. So this is good. This allows us to kind of... This is good when they do this in levels. It's very easy to fall, I've noticed, though. But it's good at least we have the option now that we have this tree. That's a good thing. Probably gonna have to fight some of these enemies again. No, that's good. Okay, the tree is there. Let's see if we can pick up some lacrima. Alright. That's where we came from, right? Alright, I'm seeing a new combo has been added, so let's take a look at our skill tree. Where did we build immediately from the guarding? Decrease the amount of stamina consumed on a successful guard. That's good, but I think we want to do. We want to start one. We have one skill point. Swift attack. Gain the ability to use a fifth strike of a fifth attack. If the fourth lands, blazing assault can be used with stamina. I think that's where we want to go. Yeah. Still don't really know a brutal attack. You walk up behind somebody. Perform a brutal attack, you walk up behind them. And then press B. Okay. Got it. I'll try that sometime. Go up behind them and then you press B.
I will overcome these trials, no matter how long it takes.
Deals damage when thrown. Oh, you could like drink all this shit. Okay. That's fine. Oh my god. A new weapon it looks like here. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna be honest and put it on Front Street. I'm not an anime guy. Oh my god. Ancient warriors wore great sword. A great sword granted to warrior. Oh my god. Great swords are effective at withstanding attacks, countering, and breaking stances with their powerful strikes. Wow, that's cool. Combo that uses swift attacks. Swift attack, mortal blow. A combo that closes in on the enemy. Dodge attack combat cadence. Requires prerequisite skill, savage momentum. Greatswords offer a wide range, of skills to offset their slow and weighty basic attacks. Choose abilities that reduce incoming damage or help you withstand attacks better. Chain skills together more effectively by acquiring skills that boost mobility or by using follow-up attacks that are triggered when charging dodge attacks and sprint attacks. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So let's go to skill tree. We got a skill here.
So you survived that one. Not that it will make much difference.
Unleash a shockwave along with a powerful strike to attack enemies in a wide area. Holding X through the activation of combat's cadence chains into savage momentum. Or Y after a swift attack. Channel energy into the sword and deliver a powerful swing. Let's go with the swift attack. There we go. So now we've got dual wielding and we've got great sword. So this is our first great sword power. Yeah. Gear. Great sword. Yes. Look at that. Woohoo! Yeah, that's pretty good. That's gonna be a nice okay. Oh, we gotta pick a lane here, huh? Let's go this way. Oh, is this where we were? Is that our starting point right there? So let's go the other way then. That's what this game does. It shows you like, oh wait, we already went that way, and then you kind of figure it out eventually, like, oh, this is a new way to go. Those are great. I love those. Okay. Now, is there a way to switch back to the weapons that you had? In other words, I could go back to this again if I wanted to. Right, but I don't want to, do I? Maybe I should. I mean, these are good. I mean, fighting those monkeys and stuff, I almost feel like this is a better weapon. I do feel that way. Yeah, that was good. I think they got me last time pretty good, so. Alright. Okay, so that's where I came from. Let's be careful here. Okay, that's good. Alright, it's almost like a circle. I feel where we are. I feel where we are. I think. Remember coming up here, we fought the monkey. Okay. Okay. Let me see this door. Let me see this door here. Okay. This all feels new to me. That's good. That's a good sign. Free upgrades. I like it. Okay. Let's upgrade endurance. Let's upgrade strength. And let's upgrade... willpower. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Getting strong now. Getting strong now. Yeah, we're doing it. Some enemies use burst attacks that cannot be blocked. Counter them by dodging or performing a counterattack. L1 plus B equals counterattack. Counter an enemy's burst attack with the common skill counterattack. A well-timed counterattack triggers a perfect counter, dealing significant damage while fully restoring Khazan's stamina. L1 and then B. So here's what we want to really do. Is we want to go to gear. We want to change our weapon. And now we're good to go. Look at our uniform, it's just getting cooler and cooler looking also. We are starting to look really cool, actually. Let's check out our gear. So our weapon, our great sword, is going up to level 13, which is about the same attack, the same strength, the same proficiency. Oh no, it's different different than this one. Level 13, that's great. Okay, here we go. We're doing good. And then, armor. You got the Frozen Mountain helm. You've got the Hound helm. You ain't nothing but a Hound helm. Let's check out the pants. We got Frozen Mountain pants. We used to have the Hound pants, which is, you ain't nothing but a Hound pant, but now we are level 13. You ain't nothing but a Hound pant. Wearing them all the time. Okay. Here we go. Let's go this way. Wow, one stat. Okay, good. Let's do endurance. Or strength. Wow, there's two ways to go here. We'll go this way. Damn it. Alright, come on. Okay, I remember being here. Okay. We could kind of move forward from here then, because this is sort of, I do remember those grave sites. Of course, you know, we know what this is. This is a big point in the game here for us. We just came from that way, so we kind of know that's not it. So let's go down here and see what we can do here. Feel like this is where we had that big fight, right? We just had a fight here. So we should be good to go. I believe... Yes. I think we're going the right way here. Feels like the way. I love throwing those daggers. Let's come up here real quick. Let's actually go down here for a second. I'd like to change my weapon, but since I can't, I'll just take these guys out. There we go. And we'll come back up here. I feel like the swords are a little bit easier when I'm dealing with wolves and shit, you know? Monkeys and wolves. This sword is a little heavy duty. But I like what we're doing here. We're going territory we have not been yet in this game. Okay. Oh, we're probably gonna have to fight this guy. There's a cave. Let's fight this guy. Well, let's go to the cave, actually. That was good. Level 14. Inventory. Okay. I just wanted to test that. Still kind of figuring out, like, what the fuck these things do, you know? And then, of course, it looks like Khazan took down the Yeti. An Imperial soldier's journal. It looks like Khazan took down the Yeti. Thanks to him, we survived. But now we've been ordered to track him to Storm Pass. Damned commanders sitting cozy in their tents while we're out here risking our necks. We were fleeing from a wild bear when some of the others started tampering with a Bantu altar. Then they just vanished. It's been 3 days now, and I'm still stranded here alone. My toes are numb, and sometimes I think I hear someone calling out to me. I miss my squad. That's what it says. I can read pretty good sometimes. Skill tree. We got one tree here. We've got guard. You could deal damage when performing a brink guard. I actually like that. Gain increased poison, take less damage while attacking. I like that too. Let's do that one. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing great. What is our status, actually? There you go. Status. Health. Max stamina. Okay, good. Let's go. Look at that. See how they do that? They're like, you go this way, you can go this way. Meow, 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 meow. Let's go this way. Oh, we can't go that way! Oops. So these are the restarting points, huh? Yeah, this feels right. Let's go. It's kind of a bummer to have to restart. You know what I mean? Like, we've come pretty far there. But it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna change my weapons here. First I'll change this. Our hound pants, it looks like these are a little bit better. And then we'll go, weapons, we'll just switch over to, oh, God. Wow, this thing's really tough. It's fucking stupid. I hate this thing. God damn it, I fucking hate those things. Golly. It just shouldn't be that powerful. Actually, let's switch over to the sword. Oh, my bad. I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but this is what I do because I just feel like it just is a lot easier just to kill these guys with swords. I mean, these guys are kind of tough, actually. So to me, it's like I just need to have a better... I think a quicker... Oh, God. These things are nasty. I fucking hate that guy. I'm gonna run up on that asshole. Ooh. God, that's annoying. Alright, and then let's go... Inventory... Let's do gear... Let's go. This is where I would have liked to have started from before. Like, is this not where we started from before? Yeah, because that was gnarly. Just because I fell, I had to start all over. Gee, man. Gee, man. Alright, let me get some more tea. Let me just enjoy being here. Let me enjoy being in the snow. That's right, we were 50 degrees in Seattle today. 50 degrees. That's beautiful. That's good. Oh.
Those who overcome these trials will be blessed by the gods and receive the power they seek.
That's right, these are trials that we're going through here. We have to beat, like, all these trials. Something's supposed to happen after we beat the trials. Let me see if we could see maybe, like, is there a place where we can find the story? It would be cool if there was a place where it kind of tells you the story, but that's okay. Yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Some games have like a journal. By the way, my hands are kind of sweaty. Some games have like a journal, you know, where you can sort of go and read it, like what's happening, and kind of tells the story of what you're doing, or gives you a refresher of the missions. But this is good right here. Another weapon, huh? Ooh, I like this one. This might be my favorite weapon so far. Spears are effective at keeping enemies at bay with their long reach and excel at exhausting them through powerful stamina attacks. Ancient warriors wore spear. A spear granted to warriors who face the trials of the Bantu. It can pierce through abysmal beings with immense force. I guess we made it through the trials then. Oh.
Are you really a traitor?
Oh, careful now. Ow. Oh, did we beat him? Nice.
Follow your orders. Are we not traitors too?
Oh, shit. I'm stuck in this thing right here. Get me out of here, please. Thank you. Okay, this is good. Fuck. A combo for handling multiple enemies. Shadow cleave, dodge attack, moonlight. Combo that closes in while dodging attacks. Quick slash, moonlight. Many spears are enhanced when specific conditions are met. Understanding enemy patterns and choosing appropriate skills accordingly helps ensure more effective combat. Strategic use of the beneficial effects triggered during skill activation can significantly boost the spear's performance. Quick slash moonlight. What is moonlight? I don't even know what that means. Let's go. Let's see what. Let's go to our skill tree. We now have a spear.
That's what caused you such anguish. Pathetic. Who do you think you are? Some kind of high and mighty hero? Ha!
So let's see, they're saying... What were they saying? They were saying... The spear. Rot Smite, Shadow Reversal. Alright. We're still learning the game, ladies and gentlemen. We're still learning the game. That's where we came from. We want to go this way. So let's upgrade some of our gear. Stamina recovery rate unscathed. Okay. Level 15 is I think I'm going to stay with what we have. Instead of the warrior's vest, I'm going to go with what we have going on. I like what we got going on. And then it looks like we do have a ring after all. That's good. These things are good. I think these are like save points, actually. Let me just ask real quick. In the game, the First Berzerker, Khazan, you run into these red and pink things that say bind. Is that a save point? I think this is a Blade Nexus spot. What is a Blade Nexus spot? It says red, pinkish, glowing, bind-like objects are likely the Blade Nexus, which act as critical save checking markers for restoring health, resting. The Nexus Blade is a spiritual spot. They serve as resting points to save your progress. So hopefully, let's make sure, but I think this is a good place to save the game. In fact, I know it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're going to end the stream right there. We've made some progress. This, I think, is going to take a little bit longer. We've only been playing for an hour, but you know what? That's good enough. I feel like that's good. And, yes. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to just keep it light. This game we will be playing probably every day of the week next week. So I think 1 hour is good. I mean, we could put in more time if we want to, but I feel like putting an hour each time we play, that's 4 hours a week. We should be able to get somewhere deep with this game. Right now, we're still in the beginning stages of it, even though I can see we did some real shit today. We ended up on... What did we do? Let's talk about it. What did we do? We unlocked... How many other weapons did we unlock? We unlocked that huge sword, the spear. So we unlocked 2 other weapons. I mean, I think we're doing pretty fucking good. It's a good place to break it. My name is Van Pebble. I would just like to do a quick advertisement, and then we will move on to the finishing this stream. You can follow me on Twitch. I would appreciate it if you would do that. You can check me out on Twitter. We basically talk about Fortnite. Probably what we're going to play next, to be honest with you, is Fortnite. We talk about pretty women. We talk about handsome fat guys with mustaches, with bald heads. We talk about Bert Kreischer. He doesn't wear a shirt. Anyway, we just have fun on here. And it's uplifting, and I'm a Laker fan until the Sonics get a team again. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you like any of that stuff, check us out. We're lighthearted, and we're just having fun. You could donate money to Van Pebble by donating money on the PayPal app. Go to PayPal and type in @ThomasPalvino, @ThomasPalvino, no spaces, no capital letters. You can send money to me. I would never really... Basically, what I call this, I don't like the word donation. I like the word investment. And basically, if you're investing in what I'm doing, you're investing a little... You're not going to get anything back from the investment. So please don't think like, but you said I was investing. What percentage do I get? No. That's not like that. You're basically, you're investing, like you're saying to me, by giving me this money, I believe in what you're doing. I'd like you to keep it going. Now, so far, I want to say, we have not had any investments for a really long time. But we put it up here because there are going to be some people that will want to contribute. And so I would rather just have people do it out of the kindness of their heart and spontaneously just all of a sudden see money than have to try to, you can only see it, this stuff, if you pay or this kind of thing. I'd rather not be that guy. I think I'd rather keep everything free and just have sort of an honor system of like, well, if you want to show your appreciation, show your appreciation. And this gives people an option to do that. Giving people options is a better way than forcing people to do it. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the last thing I'd like to say here, besides please follow me on Twitch, is Van Pebble is on YouTube. Now look, I'm not going to lie to you. It's a bit of a bummer to see no views. But I know what we're doing here, and I know that we're doing a great job. I know we're putting up good stuff. Even the fucking thumbnail for Khazan is pretty, even though it's AI, it's pretty fucking cool. So we're giving you cool stuff. So I'm just going to keep giving it to you. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why there's... I do know that I did take a bunch of videos and kind of put them all up at the same time. But I'm just here to tell you guys, there's a lot of good stuff in here. All right. I don't want people to think just because I do so many of these videos that it's like taking a crap for me. I mean, I am putting in work here, so I want people to see the videos. So please go to YouTube. Now I am coming across like I'm begging, but this is a way you can really support me. Watch the videos, enjoy the videos, and if you're having a good time, like the videos and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. That's going to do it for Van Pebble. That's right. The Pebster. I do appreciate everybody. And look, also we gained a couple followers this week on Twitch. So I mean, things are happening. It's just happening a little bit slowly. It's stuttering, much like my Steam Deck was today. Now I can tell the story of what happened to me. So I got the Steam Deck. I was feeling pretty fucking good about it, which I still am feeling good about it. And I have a bunch of games. I actually bought a bunch of games because I was so excited. Now, this Death in the Water is not a game I bought. I've had that one. But Dark Souls 3, Arc Raiders, shit, I think I bought Gotham Knights. I just bought that one. The First Berzerker Khazan, Space Marine 2. These are all games I bought. Red Dead 2 I owned already. Expedition 33 I owned already. But these are all great games. So what I ended up doing is, we can tell the story now that we've already streamed and everything. So I bought a hard drive. Here, this is a mistake I made. I have a Steam Deck and I didn't realize that this kind of hard drive, this is an HDD hard drive. This is not going to work, most likely. Most likely. I just had major stuttering problems. I don't know if it's because, I don't know. All I know is I had massive problems. And when I looked into it further, I was told that, yeah, that's not going to work. If you want the games to run good and you want to put, you need an SSD drive. And I think that's what's called SSD. Well, I decided, fuck all that. And I got rid of this. This is a 5 terabyte drive, by the way, right? We'll just have to use it for the PC. So we unplugged the 5 terabyte drive. Good, great. Now we got to reinstall the games. So we reinstall the games. So I reinstall Red Dead Redemption. This is yesterday, by the way. We reinstall Red Dead Redemption 2. It's about 9 o'clock at night. And it took 7 hours for Red Dead 2 to install. After that, I just said, fuck it. I'm not going to stream today. I was in a bad mood at that point. And I ended up just installing games left and right. Then today, I went to play this Khazan game, and it was stuttering like a motherfucker. It wasn't working. It was really slow and moved. And I was like, what the fuck do I do? Now, it turned out that what happens is, let me be the guy that teaches you this if you don't know this already, that if you switch, let's say you reinstall those games, it has a hard, the Steam Deck, something inside of it has a hard time going back. And something about catch files, something about, so I basically had to sort of, I did a bunch of stuff, but mostly what I think I did that was smart is just restarted the Steam Deck. Once we restarted it, that seemed to do the trick. Everything's working now. God damn it. And it's and look, I'm a little bit hungover because I drank some non-alcoholic beer, which I thought, it's not alcoholic. I know it's got a little alcohol, but it kind of buzzed me, and I kind of I feel like a little bit of a hangover. I'm not gonna lie to you. So this was not my favorite day of the week. Neither was yesterday, but I'm in great shape. We got the Steam Deck. Look at all these great games we have. Now we just have to figure out how to play them on stream. And the next game, I'm not going to lie to you, the next game that I'm looking at playing is Red Dead Redemption 2. But because it's so late in the week, I think we're just going to wait until next week to play Red Dead Redemption 2. We're going to throw some more Khazan at you next week. We're going to throw some Expedition 33 at you next week. I think we still want to we haven't finished Expedition 33 yet. So I think we want to keep that going so that'll keep the YouTube thing going. Because if you go on YouTube right now and you look up Van Pebble Expedition 33, go ahead, I've got time. Do it now. Go ahead. Oh, wait. Okay, you ready? So if you do that, if you type in Van Pebble Expedition 33, Claire Obscure, you will see that we played this game before. And I'd like to continue it until we beat the game, and I still want to play Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is the hot game right now, so we will figure it out. But I like to take things easy. Look, I'm here, right? I'm here. There's no need for me to push and rush and throw shit together unless we really feel like, you know, we feel it. Unless we really feel it. So I think what we're going to do is one more Fortnite game. That'll make me feel good. That's a good way to close the week. We've been playing a lot of Fortnite lately. I'm having a good time with it. We're just going to keep that going. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the streams. Boom, there you go. This stream was sponsored by no one. No one sponsored this stream today. Thanks a lot, everybody. I'm going to get out of here now. Everybody have a good night. Come back and watch us if you want to see us live. We'll play some more. We'll do some Fortnite. One more final stream of the night. We'd probably like to finish by 9:00 p.m. just to be done. And but I'd like to thank everybody for paying attention to us. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you, the YouTube thing has been bumming me out. Look, I literally have like 7 videos up there that have no view. That is not, we don't, you can't, I won't, we can't. It's okay, we're gonna be fine. But please go to the YouTube. Thank you so much, and just have a good night, everybody. We'll talk to you later. We have one more stream today to do. But just in case we don't see you again, next week we got a lot of games to play. It's going to be very fun. I would like also to find a way to get some Nintendo stuff in there. There's some Nintendo shit that I still want to play. I still love Nintendo. And so we're just going back and forth between Nintendo Switch 2 and the Steam Deck. It's really been fun. It's also been frustrating. I mean, look, when you buy a new thing like a Steam Deck, I know this. It takes time to get it going. I mean, in all fairness, the Switch 2 was kind of seamless. Like, it was really kind of easy for me to get in and out of. The Steam Deck has been a little bit more challenging, let's say. But because of the level of games that we're able to play now on the Steam Deck, I all is forgiven, you know. And even though I feel like the stream that we just did, I do feel there's a little struggle. I'm still learning how to play this game, but it's a clean game, man, and it's a great game. So I'm happy to be playing the Souls-like games, which I've sort of avoided. I don't know why, but I've always kind of avoided these Souls-like games. I think the reason, I will tell you, I do know why. It's because I could never play these games on my PC. I didn't trust my PC to play Dark Souls. Believe me, I've watched these bigger streamers play it, and I'm like, I'd like to play it too. But my computer just really couldn't handle it. And that's why we have the Steam Deck. So we'll be playing more of these Souls-like games. But my thing is to always play like one Souls-like game during a week, one open world game, or at least during a week. One of these, maybe a platformer, which would be like a Nintendo game, like a Mario thing. So I'm still a variety streamer, but it's a little bit less. Instead of being a store instead of being an ice cream store that brags that it has 50 flavors, it's too many flavors to give people. And imagine going to a place like a Baskin Robbins, I grew up, that was popular ice cream store. Imagine, I remember how long it would take to get ice cream. It would take a long time because there was too many flavors, and people would just be like, let me try this one. Let me try like a Curb Your Enthusiasm sketch, where people were just like, listen, at this point, just try a flavor. Just buy a flavor. Stop sampling everything. That's kind of how I feel with streaming. Like, pick a few games, play those, and then move on. Once you beat those games, move on. Or if you get sick of it, maybe you take a break and come back, you know? So, anyway, that's how I feel about it. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Also, I always feel like shit on Sundays anyway. Not Sundays. This is my Sunday. My Thursday is my Sunday. Because I got to work on the weekends, which I like working, but it's just like the day before work, it's just like, Without fail. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the stream. Fan Pebble here. Have a great night, folks. We'll talk to you later.